Welcome, everyone. It's fantastic to see you all here today. Your presence shows a commitment to growth. You're investing in yourselves and your businesses. That deserves a round of applause. We know time is valuable. Our goal is to make this session impactful and worthwhile for you. We've got a lot to cover today, but it's all geared towards one thing: unlocking your extraordinary success. This isn't just about theory, it's about practical tools and strategies you can implement immediately. Will ensure you leave with a clear roadmap to success. Think about the laws of science. Gravity, for instance. We can't physically see gravity, right? But we witness its effects every single day. The same applies to the laws of success. They're ever present, even if they seem invisible. During this workshop, we're going to uncover those laws. We'll explore how to harness their power for your benefit. Let's dive in and unlock the extraordinary potential that lies within each of you. Imagine having a toolkit packed with proven strategies for success. That's exactly what we're going to provide you with today. These are not just any tools, but instruments carefully chosen for their effectiveness in boosting productivity. The first tool is our Goal Setting to the Now system. This framework will help you pinpoint your long-term aspirations and break them down into manageable, actionable steps. No more feeling overwhelmed by the sheer size of your goals. Next up is our GPS, your annual business plan. Our GPS provides clear direction and keeps you on track all year round. Think of it as your roadmap to business growth and achievement. It's about making every week count. Imagine for a moment that your hand is tightly clenched in a fist. Now picture someone trying to place a stack of money into your hand. It's impossible, right? Your closed fist blocks any possibility of receiving it. This is often how we approach new information and ideas. We come in with preconceived notions, our minds closed off to fresh perspectives. But just like that closed fist, this prevents us from receiving the valuable insights that could lead to success. Today, I urge you to keep your minds open, like that receptive hand. It's in that space of openness that true growth and transformation occur. Section 3, Ground Rules for Extraordinary Engagement. To make the most of our time together, let's establish a few ground rules. These are not meant to restrict, but rather to create an environment conducive to learning and growth. Think of them as the scaffolding supporting a magnificent structure. Firstly, this workshop thrives on your active participation. Your insights, experiences, and questions are invaluable. When you have something to share, stand up, own your voice, and project your thoughts with confidence. Secondly, let's be mindful of our devices. Please silence your phones and put them aside, allowing yourself to be fully present in this moment. Remember, the goal is to leave here empowered, not simply informed. Let's talk about listening. Really listening. Imagine this. You're approached by someone with a clenched fist outstretched. Strange, right? Now picture that fist opening, ready to receive something valuable. Which hand feels more inviting, more receptive to opportunity? It's human nature to approach situations with preconceived notions. Our minds like that closed fist. But here's the catch. That closed-off mindset comes at a cost. It blocks us from absorbing potentially game-changing insights. Instead of immediately dismissing ideas, we challenge ourselves to understand them. We unlock a world of possibilities. To cultivate this environment of open palms and receptive minds, let's lay down a few ground rules. Think of these as the guiding principles for our journey today, ensuring everyone gets the most out of this experience. First and foremost, this isn't a lecture. It's a dialogue. Your voice matters. Your experiences are valuable. So when you have something to share, stand tall, project your voice, and let your insights be heard. Secondly, let's hit the pause button on the digital world for a bit. By silencing them and putting them aside, we give ourselves the gift of focus. Remember, true understanding comes from critical thinking and active engagement, not passive acceptance. We bandy about the word success so often, but have you ever paused to consider what it truly means to you? It's not a one-size-fits-all concept. It's as individual as a fingerprint. The first step on our journey towards extraordinary success is to define what that success looks like specifically for you. Think about it. If I asked you to draw a house, you wouldn't simply scribble a square with a triangle on top. You'd envision a specific type of house, a cozy cottage, a modern loft, a sprawling Victorian. Success is the same way. It's not a generic concept. It's filled with the details of your aspirations and dreams. This personal definition will be your compass, guiding you towards the life you truly desire. Now that you've begun to sketch out your personal definition of success, let's breathe life into it. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine yourself 5 years from now, living a life where you've achieved that vision. What do you see? Are you waking up in your dream home, energized and excited to tackle the day? Are you surrounded by loved ones, sharing laughter and creating lasting memories? Are you leading a team of inspired individuals, making a tangible difference in your industry and community? What emotions wash over you as you experience this future success? Is it a sense of deep fulfillment, a quiet confidence in your abilities, the joy of living a life aligned with your values? This vivid visualization is powerful. Today, we're not just talking about dreaming big. We're talking about crafting a strategic roadmap to get you there. Think of this workshop as your personal GPS, guiding you from the starting point of today to the destination of your extraordinary success. Over the next few hours, we'll delve into proven systems and tools designed to help you unlock your full potential. We'll explore the power of focus, the importance of strategic goal setting, and the transformative impact of consistent action. But remember, this isn't a passive exercise. Your active participation is crucial. The path to extraordinary success is rarely a straight line. It's filled with twists, turns, and unexpected detours. Let's be honest, we've all experienced those days where we feel like we're just going through the motions. You wake up, go to work, come home, maybe catch some TV, and then do it all over again. It's comfortable, it's familiar, it's average. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing inherently wrong with an average life. It's safe, it's predictable, and for some people that's enough. But in the depths of your heart, is that what you truly desire? Is that the legacy you want to leave behind? I believe each one of us has the potential for extraordinary success. It's a choice we make every single day through the actions we take, the habits we cultivate, and the mindset we embrace. Now, you might be thinking, extraordinary success? That sounds great, but where do I even begin? The answer might surprise you. By going small. We often associate big goals with a need for massive action, for spreading ourselves thin across multiple pursuits. But in reality, the key to achieving those big, audacious goals lies in narrowing our focus. It's about identifying the one thing that matters most and channeling our energy into that. Think about a magnifying glass. When you focus the sun's rays through that lens, you create a concentrated beam of light powerful enough to start a fire. That's the power of focus. It amplifies your efforts, propelling you towards your goals with laser-like precision. Let me share a story with you about a man named Gary Keller, a highly successful entrepreneur and the author of the book, The One Thing. Early in his career, Gary found himself stretched thin, chasing multiple goals simultaneously. He was working long hours, but his results were mediocre at best. Then came a pivotal moment. Gary realized that his lack of focus was holding him back. He decided to try something different. He would identify the one thing that would have the biggest impact on his business and dedicate his time and energy to that. The results were astounding. By narrowing his focus, Gary was able to achieve more in a shorter amount of time than he ever thought possible. Let's talk about something we all have in common: time. It's the one resource that's distributed equally among us. Each day, we're gifted with 1,440 minutes. No more, no less. No matter how wealthy, powerful, or successful someone is, they can't squeeze an extra minute out of the day. This concept of time as the great equalizer is both humbling and empowering. It reminds us that we're all playing on a level field, at least when it comes to this one precious resource. It's not about having more time, it's about making the most of the time we have. They understand that time, like any valuable resource, must be managed wisely. They treat it with respect, recognizing its finite nature and making conscious choices about how they invest it. Here's the paradox. To achieve extraordinary results with the limited time we have, we need to embrace the concept of going small. This might seem counterintuitive at first. After all, we're conditioned to believe that bigger is always better, that more effort equals greater success. But in reality, spreading ourselves too thin across multiple pursuits dilutes our energy, diminishes our focus, and ultimately hinders our progress. Going small is about making strategic choices. It's about identifying that one thing that will have the greatest impact on your life or your work and channeling your time, energy, and resources into that one area. When that beam is dispersed, its power is diffused. By narrowing your focus, you amplify your impact. As we reach the end of our time together today, I want you to hold on to this key message. Extraordinary success is not a matter of luck, circumstance, or some innate talent that only a select few possess. It's a choice. It's a choice you make every single day when you wake up and decide how you're going to invest your most valuable resource, your time. It's a choice you make when you prioritize your goals, when you say no to distractions, and when you relentlessly pursue that one thing that will move you closer to your vision. Remember the image of the magnifying glass, focusing the sun's rays. That's the power you hold within you. By harnessing the power of focus, by going small and directing your energy towards your most important goals, you can achieve extraordinary results. So, I leave you with this challenge. Embrace the principles we've discussed today. Implement the tools and strategies. And most importantly, make the decision to live a life of purpose, passion, and extraordinary success. The power is within you. Now go out there and make it happen.